A minute before you go live.
No, we're already live. Is someone trying to get in?
Give me like 3 minutes before you go live.
You don't have 3 minutes. You have 0 minutes.
Give me 2 then.
You have negative 5 minutes because we are live right now on camera. People going to tune in. We got the notification. We are live and in Jive. That is not a saying, but it's going to be after this. So I'm going to share it as I do, and then I'm going to come back to here and say, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Big Show, gentlemen.
Now that the show started, I'd like to take some time to say some things.
Please say things.
What was it? 4 lone wolves
going through
the desert looking for cocaine and hookers.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry, I was taking a little bit of a nap, so I'm just waking up. I apologize. I'm not even on Facebook. I'm on freaking Instagram. There we go.
Wow. We've only been doing the show for a little bit now.
Yeah.
Over 5 years.
Yeah. Happy Friday the 13th. That's kind of cool. First one of the year. It's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know how many we have this year, but hopefully there's more.
I don't either. I hope your guys' area is doing some cool stuff for it. I know a lot of the tattoo shops here have a deal where you get a tattoo for, what was it?
$13.
$13. Yeah, that's right. The $13. And you don't get a whole lot of variety as far as like, oh, I want to do this with that and color this. No. It's a preset list of tattoos that they have, so they can get as many of them knocked out as they can. But that's still pretty cool. I mean, if you start your own little area collection of those tattoos, I think that'd be kind of cool.
It would be. I mean, you're gonna have to do it sporadically because there's only so many Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Some years I don't think I have any. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm sure it misses some moments. But that doesn't matter because there's always another one coming up. Tom, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely, Tom. How you doing?
Yeah. And I hope you guys enjoyed Wednesday's show. We had Alan on. Both owners for Family Through Loyalty. Last minute kind of thing, which was really awesome out of absolutely nowhere. Once again, no notification you guys were on. I miss you guys because of that. I hate that, brother. I am so sorry. I don't know what I could do. The best I could do is
put a little post before we go live.
That would maybe. I was thinking of like people who want to be tagged beforehand, and I could share and tag because I'm usually like buddies with those guys who are missing it anyway. So like Tom, I know we're Facebook buddies. I'm like 99.9% sure. I could just tag you in when I share it. And that would be the closest thing, I think, to making Facebook do their job, which is, you figure they'd want people to watch the content because then people are on Facebook, right?
Yeah, you would figure.
But I digress. Maybe, you know what it could be too, though, is because, hey, Matt, how you doing over on YouTube? That's honestly,
how we doing?
That's honestly might be the issue because we stream to 2 different things.
Mm-hmm.
They actually suppress links outside of Facebook and links that are split that come into Facebook.
Interesting.
So they're very territorial, if you will. But
Interesting.
Is what it is.
So unfortunately on Wednesday's show, we had a little bit of a hiccup. I had ordered those cigars to be on the show in time, and unfortunately they did not come in on time. But fortunately enough, as soon as I got to the mailbox, they were in the mail.
In the friggin' mail.
So we have a 5-pack here of the Frankie and Robusta. So that is what we are going to smoke today.
Yeah, I've been wanting to smoke our number 1 cigar of the year. Again, big shout out to Family Through Loyalty. The Frankie, this is the Robusto size, but honestly, as they were speaking of that pipe size is going to be a killer if you want to try something. You don't mind a little smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a Vitola you're absolutely going to love. But any size, in my book, is going to be a winner.
Mm-hmm.
The lineup from them is going to be killer. And you are not going to be disappointed. Gosh dang it. The point I'm trying to make here is that there are so many companies out there that you may not have heard of yet or are just getting on your radar or you've been thinking about for a while. And it's time to pull those triggers because there's a lot of great stuff out there. But at the moment, too, I know everyone's worried about inflation and stuff. But if you got that little bit of extra, I'm not saying you got to buy every cigar they have box by box, but there is going to be a moment where you might not be able to get a hold of stuff because, shipping's been really difficult. If prices go up for them, they're going to have to either make less or raise the cost.
Mm-hmm.
So taking advantage of what we have now is better than waiting for things to just like magically get better. because
Right.
prices are going to go down randomly.
Right.
So buy now. Get what you want now. And I'm going to cut this.
And if a 5-pack of Family by Loyalty happens to be what you like, you guys can check out either Lug Cigar Club or Atlantic, whichever you decide to go with. They both have them. They both have their own deals going on, so you guys can decide where you want to go for that. And of course, if you guys want to buy some other cigars, there's some right behind me. California Dreaming Volume 2. If you guys so choose as to grab a 5-pack of those, give us a call, let us know, send us a message, and we can get those right to you guys.
Yeah, bricks of these suckers for you. I thought it would look bigger on camera. I didn't make the pyramid big enough, so that is my fault. I'll work on that. But that doesn't matter because I've got to remove this silver and blue footband off of the Frecky, which comes from a Norse mythology. Yes, That's a very cool little tidbit there. I very much appreciate that. Let's see, what is Matt smoking right now? Having the Karen Berger 25th anniversary by AJ Fernandez.
Oh,
That's
good cigar.
absolutely true. That is some pure fire stuff right there. AJ doesn't miss, and Karen Berger has got a great palate. So combined, if they collaborated on that, you know it's going to be something special, something worth the time and effort it takes to smoke. It's another thing to think about, guys. Whenever you're smoking, it is your time that you're giving up. It's not just the money cost. Because what was that guy? Was it Alpha M who talked about the wear or price per wear?
Price per wear.
Yeah,
no, it was Real Men, Real Style.
Real Men, Real Style. Okay, so they talk about when you buy expensive clothing, it breaks down in cost per wear. You know, so if you have a really nice leather jacket and you've worn it for 10 years and you wear it, I don't know, 50 times a winter, I mean, that's 500 times. So if it's $1,000, what is it, $2 a wear? It's not really that bad. But when you break down cigar logic the same way, it doesn't quite play because it's a one and done no matter what. So it's really cost per time for enjoyment. Your time has to equal how much enjoyment you're getting out of it for it to really be worth the time and effort you put into getting that cigar. And I think at least our top 25 list, I don't know about everybody's. There's some that I disagree with as far as like certain cigars on there. For the most part, some amazing stuff. But I think the cost of time and effort or time and money to enjoyment is off the chart for a lot of these. And this is no exception right now. So I get to light up now.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with what you're saying, Mike. You know, of course, everybody's palate is going to be different. Some lists made other people better. Some may not. You know, that's the fantastic thing. You guys have a lot of options when it comes to checking out top 10, top 5, top 25 lists. You know, picking out what you like, what you don't like, and seeing how other lists compare to each other. You know, that's always a fun thing to do. So as far as we go, we went with the Frecky because it's delicious notes. It's a cigar that I smoked a lot over the year. Of course, we believe in Allen and Family by Loyalty. We think they're a fantastic company. So many different factors went in to us naming this our cigar of the year. It uses a San Andreas wrapper, and that is one of my favorite wrappers. The band work itself is beautiful. I like it. So yeah, I mean that's how we went. That's how we came up with our decision to name this one cigar of the year. Hope you guys have a chance to try and let us know if you think we hit the mark or if we fell short. Definitely would like to know that.
Yeah, I've been putting that out there nonstop, and not like I'm looking for you guys to argue with us or pat us on the back. Oh, it's the greatest list ever. I totally know we probably missed some stuff that.
No, I'd like that.
Oh, you would do this?
Yeah.
Okay. So only compliments, guys, for the next 6 months of this, and then after 6 months, you can tell us we might have missed something. Maybe. No. What I'm saying is the feedback is very important because then we can go back, and even if it's not on our list, we can still tell you how incredible it is, or we can get the word out to other people. And it's because of you.
Yeah.
It's because you guys helped us, bring it back to our attention or bring it to our attention in the first place. Because there's still cigars out there I have no idea are on the market. There's so many friggin' cigars. So we need the backup there. We'll have different profiles. That's what you like. That's great. Yeah, absolutely. And it's okay once in a while to kind of explore outside your palate, if somebody tells you, I got this Candela, for instance, and all of a sudden it's amazing, well then boom, number 6 on the list. Because that's exactly what happened to us in 2022. Boss State came out the Feathered Serpent, tried it over at PCA, I believe, Then I got to smoke it with Brandon here at this table, and it just grew on me more and more. And that was never in my wheelhouse. I'm not a huge Candela fan, and right there, something completely different to add to the arsenal. 2021 was the Ezra Zion spiked eggnog. Eggnog. I can't even.
No, that's something I definitely have to try. Is more Ezra Zion. I did get a few of them, but I haven't yet tried a whole lot from his portfolio. They don't really sell it here. You have to get them online. I traded for mine, so again, that's something else that I definitely have to try some more of. Is Ezra Zion. That's not a brand yet that I've had a whole lot of.
No, not a whole lot, but everything I've heard is always positive. I think it was Tom, right? Yeah, Tom. And Richard, how you doing? Always on the uptick on notes as far as Ezra Zion goes. So I'm always happy to hear that.
So it is a Friday the 13th. Obviously, there's some movies to be watched today. Now, do you think?
Obviously, you're talking about Halloween, right?
I was going to say, do you think because it's associated with horror that you should be more traditional watch Friday the 13th, or it just opens up to any horror film you want?
I would say Friday the 13th, and then any horror movie. I have not had the knuckle sandwich in Connecticut yet, but Espinosa tends to do a really good job, so I am not worried about what I'm expecting from that cigar. And I have had several other designs, but they just lack the punch and flavor for me. I did like the packaging though. I heard of that as well as about the packaging. A lot of people really like how they market their cigars. I think it looks really cool. Like the little army men on some of them. They get like the name spiked eggnog. I think that's pretty awesome. But I understand if it's something that, again, like you said, different palate right there. Hey, Billy, Eduardo, how you guys doing? Thank you for joining us. Let me know in the comments, guys, for those just joining, because Tom let us know too. Are you getting a notification? Because Facebook seems to be doing that again. We're getting shadow banned because we're just too damn good at what we do.
Too good.
Just too talented, too charismatic, perhaps. Thinking we're going to be some sort of Svengali and create some sort of cigar cult.
Right.
Which if you guys want, we can't do that. We know Pretty Ladies will make it a very good, like, not Charles Manson level cult, because I'm not going to go to anyone's house. I don't have that much energy. But more like Hare Krishnas, and we can get money from people at the subway. So just a thought.
Subway people.
That's exactly what they really are. That's not even a joke. And if anyone's in New York, real quick, are they still doing it? I heard that they've kind of died out. The whole cult that just always like friendly people, but a lot of proselytizing and begging.
Okay, so Matt did get a notification for YouTube, and
that's something.
Richard got it for today. And Anthony has a comment there. I see.
Hopefully you're all safe in California. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. If it's not raining, it is windy. And if it's not windy, it's raining. Back and forth, but no, we're pretty good here in the valley.
Yeah, we're at the. It sounds weird, but we're at the most northern part of Southern California.
Yeah,
right before you get to Central California. So, we're not getting it as bad. We did get some days where we got some heavy rain, which actually we needed because there's a lot of crops here that need the rain, and our lakes need to refill. Our rivers need to replenish themselves. Our reservoirs need to get some more water in them.
100%.
So every drop of water that comes our way is much appreciated. So, we have the ability to hold it. We just need to get it. So it's a lot of Northern California right now. San Francisco Bay Area that's getting it, and they're getting it bad. So, hopefully they'll be all right. If this happens to be it, and it separates itself from California and takes LA along with it, so be it.
I don't see that happening, but there's always thoughts.
And Sacramento, oh no, Gavin Newsom, oh
no. My gosh. Anyway, it's been pretty crazy here. Let's see. We got a lot of rain from Cali and a ton of snow. So yeah, that makes sense too. It's still in the pass towards LA, the Grapevine here in Bakersfield. It's still snowing.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not coming as far down as it usually does, though.
No.
So I think for the most part, pretty fortunate that anything happened. I know some places are flooding a little bit. The mudslides are still a thing. Tehachapi, for those who don't know, is a small like mountain town close by, like what, 45 minutes?
45 minutes.
Yeah, just because of how windy the road's. Beautiful place. But the road to gets blocked a lot in this time of year.
Yeah.
So prayers out to those guys, because that's like literally the only way to get there. I think there's two roads, right? There's like a long way around, and then there's the windier one. So if one of those gets blocked, especially the shorter road, you're going to be traveling like 4 hours around to get anywhere. So that sucks.
Yep.
Big Bear is wonderful. Our family just went over there, I believe. We had rain. We had 4 days of heavy rain and snow, and then more rain. Now we're supposed to have a full week of snow starting tomorrow. That is, I love the rain, but I don't know if I'd love it that much.
I've always been curious for people that do live where it snows. Obviously, you're gonna know if it's gonna snow. You guys get some warning. But how much extra time does it take to get your day going? I got to shovel out my car. I got to heat up the car. I got to shovel out the driveway. I got to get the chains on. Whatever it is how much extra time in the morning does that take for you guys to get going?
Makes sense, yeah. I guess it depends on how much snow it is too. It says Mammoth also got dumped on. I've never been to Mammoth. I still really want to go. I'm not the biggest skier or snowboarder. I'll definitely have fun falling down the hill, but I've never been. I've always been to Big Bear. Usually during the summer months too. We go fishing. The lake's kind of dried up now compared to my childhood, but it's still worth going. And family had cabins up there for quite a while. I think they might still do, and I would love to go back. But I definitely think I would love to check out Mammoth too. Just grab my board, and 2 hours I'm there. That's awesome. See, that's the wonderful thing about California right there. That's a reason why we call this California dreaming. You can't really do that in a lot of other places.
No.
I'm assuming there's other states you can somewhere.
Nope.
I'm sure there's mountains near somebody else, but next to the beach to ski.
That close. You cannot do the SoCal Challenge anywhere else. That's why it's called the SoCal Challenge.
Oh, so that's why it's called.
Wake up in the morning, go surfing, take off from there, go to the mountains, go snowboarding, take off from there, have dinner in Palm Springs.
It's not bad. It's not a bad way to live. If you enjoy those activities, you are in heaven right there. Got to scrape the windows too. Ugh. Or you just get a bucket of boiling water, right? And you just throw it on your glass. Totally good, right? Oh my gosh. No, that's obviously a lie. Don't do that. But I'm sure anyone out there who's been dealing with snow knows not to do that. But what you should do is try one of these Freckies. My God, this is nice.
It's a fantastic start off with baking spice and wood. It's going to open up in just a little bit, and we'll explain a little bit more about the flavors that translates to once we get there. Because right now, it's just open up with that spice and wood.
I think you're pretty much right on the money with that. Excellent work. Getting better at that. And not saying random flavors and stuff. Like, instead of wood, it's like, it's like a childhood desk that you remember tasting that one time. It's not like that. Nothing good happens in the morning. Worse traffic, weather, everything. Everything should start in the afternoon. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. Actually, depending on where you're at in the world, though, they start early and they take that afternoon nap. You take your siesta, and that's pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie. Or you have, I think, is it like France and Italy where it's an early dinner, and then you kind of like you have your time after dinner for your family and stuff, and then you have like a small snack.
No, I think those places have like late dinners.
It's a late dinner. Someone help me out with that.
Do they take naps in the afternoon and shit? And everything shuts down or something?
Everything should shut down for a daily nap. I agree with that. Jeff, how you doing? Eduardo, funny enough, you could take boiling water out. By the time you get there, it won't be boiling though. There is, oh my gosh. I've seen the videos of those guys with a boiling pot of water, throw it in the air, and it's ice. It's frozen over. But there was a kid who did that, and it wasn't cold enough in this area. He throws it up, and it falls on him. Oh my God. I feel so bad for laughing as hard as I did.
Poor kid.
But, oh my gosh, yeah. Are you guys doing any giveaways tonight or just chilling? That is the end of the month show. Is the giveaways. We've been talking about doing like one every Friday, but we gotta figure out how to do
Yeah,
it
and we didn't do the best Ash contest. I know I got a couple messages about it. We were trying to think of something different.
Yeah.
Because it's usually the same few people that do it. Nothing wrong with that. It's just we were trying to get more people involved with a different contest.
100%.
But honestly, we couldn't think of anything better.
So we might bring it back next month.
Yeah, it'll probably back in February, and hopefully Miguel will do his job. We'll have some brand new pictures of Ashley to post for that. So I can stop using the same ones over and over again.
Yeah, you guys may have noticed on the reels, our best Ash is back in town. So good to see her. It's nice to have one part of the team back in the fold. But let me go back to this over here. I was trying to know time to decide what to smoke. Have a great weekend. You too, yeah. Contest with the new cigar. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be it too. This guy.
Yeah, we do want to do another long ash contest with the California Reaper Volume 2. We'll have to decide on when we have time to do that. We usually coordinate that with Kat, so we'll go ahead and we'll talk to her probably at TPE and see what we can work out for that.
I'm sorry, Peter. We might bring it back. Maybe we can switch out the contest every month.
Well, if you guys have pictures for the contest, keep it for February.
Save it, because
that's what I've told people. They're like, "Oh, yeah, this is a good one. I'll keep it for February.
Save it.
You can use it."
Yeah, save them. There's no reason to let those go to waste. Frankie is crushing hard on that girl. And he freaking she already won. We don't need to promote her anymore. All right, I don't care.
She's going to back-to-back championships.
Oh, she's going state now.
She's got 3-peat.
Lakers. She's going to 3-peat. Mm-hmm. She's going to have a dynasty now. I don't give a shit. All right. I wish I knew another girl over there in the area, and I would start promoting her. Just to spite you. I think it depends on how pretty she is, because Jen's very pretty. Mm-hmm. Jen's a gorgeous girl. There's nothing against that. I'm just saying, switch it up. Something else.
I want to see a repeat champion. Oh my God, she'll be the first repeat champion if she does it.
We want her to be the Tom Brady.
So I'll let you guys know when she makes it to the postseason, and then we'll push her through all the way to the finals again, and then we'll get her another championship, guys.
Sounds like a plan. I am so excited. Cannot wait. Do random drawing each pick of your cigar with a certain hashtag. It gets a point for entry into the drawing. That's not a bad idea. I like that. What do you call it? Because then I'm drawing each pick you of your cigar with it. Yeah, I like that a lot. We can definitely do that.
So random drawing.
Yeah, they get something, they get a prize, but every time they post a picture with the hashtag, we can go through the hashtag and count up how many they have, and they get that many entries. Mm-hmm. So if they post just crazy number 20 pictures that month with our cigars, they get 20 entries.
Huh. Interesting.
I like that a lot.
What did Peter had a comment right after Tom's?
I got the best. Oh no, that was Matt saying hi to Peter right there.
Okay.
Jeff, when you're league champ. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I did.
Friggin' Jeff.
Jeff, I'm
getting your.
I actually crushed it. I was actually supposed to win. I had a 75% chance of winning, and then my first player was Jefferson, and he did not perform well at all. So it went to I was actually going to lose. And so I stopped looking. I was like, oh, what? That is retarded, because that should not be the way. I had no way to lose. There was no chance. He started the game off the second week down by 30 points. I was like, there's no way I should lose. So I stopped watching. And then I come back on Monday and I get a text message, hey, congratulations. We did really well. He's all, by the way, I didn't notice if you noticed, but I tried to cheat. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, yeah, a lot of my players didn't do good the first week. So I put in players that got better points the first week, and then switched them again on the second week to get the most points I could, and I still didn't win. I was like, did you really? He's like, yeah. So it didn't work out either way. So you still won. And I was like, all right, that's cool. So so I go to it, and then I get this little banner. Not the best overall record, I will admit. At 9-5, But I did win my conference, so I went as the second seed in the playoffs, and I ended up finishing first overall. Um, we're looking on track for hockey as well. We are in second place in hockey with the second best record. We are winning right now in hockey. We're on a 1-game winning streak after losing to Miguel's for some fluke reason over the holiday season.
I stopped paying attention to hockey because of how angry football was making me. Because my record is the reverse of that with 5 wins and 9 losses.
What does that say? If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Boom, that's 100% true. And then where's this one? Oh no, I read that one. Yeah, the 661 area code. That's how many subscribers on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah,
I was like,
crazy.
that's pretty cool.
Obviously, we don't push YouTube as hard as we should probably, guys. But we appreciate you hopping on there and checking it out. But anything that you see there, you can see here. So if you don't want to make the switch, you don't have to. And of course, if anything happens to the Facebook page, you have the YouTube, and now YouTube, you have the Facebook. If anything happens to both of them, I guess I'll carrier pigeon people the videos. I don't know. At that point, we'll be.
You know what I realized is by last month, by splitting the questions, one for YouTube, one for Facebook, we didn't really make it easier for YouTube. All we really did was make it more convenient for the Gianni.
What's wrong with that?
That's just what I noticed.
I don't think that at all. I think you might be doing that the wrong way.
Now, I think.
Sorry, Tom. Didn't even think about it. We didn't set that one up. It's a buddy of ours here in town. I didn't even want in because I don't follow hockey that close. I love watching it, but I don't know any players. And they're like, "Hey, you're in the league now." I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna lose," and that's what's been happening.
I'm not great at hockey, but I like stats, so I play off of those, and that's been helping me this year. So I'm gonna keep with that.
I've been playing off of whatever names sound the most Russian. I'm like, that guy's.
That's what you want.
Well, not Canadian names. That's what you want.
But Jeff, I was curious. I thought the league, what they did was, since the game wasn't played, that they were just going to get the projected points. So they should have gotten points for that. I don't know if that's how they ended up doing it or not.
I don't think so.
But even with projected points, I still crushed them, so it doesn't matter.
Whatever. Well, that's great news for Frankie right there. A little bit of news for ourselves. That's not just for him. California Dreaming Volume 2. I got a link up now, so you don't have to hit us up directly anymore. You can put all the information in there. It is the first link in the description, and there is a code for all of you right there on top. So if you use it's limited to the first so many people who use it. But if you do, you're going to get a good percentage off of that for helping us out if you buy a 10 count. Just so I can see that the link is working properly and everything. And if it gives you any guff, let me know, and I can take care of it for you. I'm sure it's a very simple system. It's basically just to make an online store. So it's really helpful. It's called PayHip. If you guys are looking for something like that, it's like one of the easiest ones I've seen to use. Super, super simple stuff, but a lot of features on there. So if you guys are also looking for something like that, check it out. It's free to use. Sign up. We're not getting a link or anything to it. I just really appreciate how easy it was. So I hope you guys, if you have that need, consider it as well. And consider getting one of these. My God, that's good. It's everything I want in the San Andreas Wrap cigar, plus a little extra sweet to it.
I was like, now you're getting in that milk chocolate sweetness to it, mixed in with some coffee. The baking spice has died down. It's a back note now. If that. You still get a bit of the wood, but it's more the milk chocolate and the coffee, which was the next transition I was going to talk about. And like Alan was telling us, each of his cigars has 2 to 3 transitions in it, and that's the way he blends them. So you're going to notice them when you smoke it, which was a really cool thing about the cigar that I really like. It wasn't a subtle transition. You notice when it transitions. So that's another great thing about these cigars.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's not subtle transitions either. It's very much in your face with these flavors, and I appreciate that. The complexity is absolutely there. And Jeff, I'll take care of you, brother. I'm sorry about that.
Now, to make things fair, I'm not going to put this in the prize wheel for the questions because it wouldn't be fair to one question or the other. So I think what we'll do for these
Smoke them?
is
You want to smoke them?
we can either put them in the birthday wheel or we could keep them.
Or we could smoke them.
So,
because you guys don't want them, right? We'll smoke them. That's like, what are you talking about? I don't.
Or I could split them up and put one in each question.
But we could also smoke them too. Like we could take them, and I got this little tool here. You just get in the bag and you clip it, and then you light the other end and you smoke it. So
the first one.
San Andres, yeah.
Yeah, it's the first one, Brian.
So, I mean, if you guys put in the comment if you guys want Frankie to give them away, or if you want me to smoke them. These are the Family Through Loyalty Frecky in the Robusto size. This was and is. Let me see if I can't get the picture up too, so I can show off a little bit here because they earned this 100%. It is our number one cigar of the year right there. We had Alan on, the owner of the company, on Wednesday to talk about it, and
what the shit?
What?
I just noticed that background, bro.
What?
The background.
Oh, it's the Girls Going Gin background. My bad. Here, we'll do this one. Oh no, that's the old one.
I'm about to put my cigar on your arm.
Oh, there we go. Big whoop.
I was looking, I was like, what does that? Why does that look so weird? Why are there faces behind it?
If you guys don't know, that's actually a bunch of the Girls Going Gin background. Whenever we have pictures like this up, is actually a collection of mugshots for serial killers and famous criminals. So definitely not Bakersfield gentlemanly, but it still fits sometimes because these cigars are killer. All right, it is a murderer's row of good cigars, and this is no exception. And it deserves a number one spot. And I am very glad that we decided on it because it's just amazing.
Cannot believe we didn't notice that till right now.
I forgot that we even, yeah.
Eduardo, again, if you guys want to get your hands on any of the Family by Loyalty line, you guys can go through Lug Cigar Club or you guys can go through Atlantic Cigars. Yeah. I think Alan said Atlantic has a deal going on right now, so you guys can check them out. Of course, if you have luxury, you can always use your members' code to get a discount. And they have all 5 different blends in there and all the Vitolas you can ask for that they make.
Yeah, see, Matt knew what I was doing. It was fit for Friday the 13th. You know? Like, I think that's the right one.
I guess I didn't notice it because when it's full screen, you don't see it.
No, you don't. I was, for the longest time, StreamYard actually changed how they did our main camera. And they were shrinking it so the corners you could still see the background. I didn't like it, but I didn't know how to fix it until they finally put out like, hey, if you didn't like it, just push this button. I was like,
what does it look like when you don't do it?
It's just condensed, like it's in the middle, like it's still the full picture, but it doesn't reach the edges.
Oh, I like that. So you see the brickwork?
A little bit, yeah. I didn't
like
care
that.
for it. I mean, can I still do it? No, that's a mirror. Keep talking.
Well, yeah, I don't mind a border. I think a border is okay sometimes when you're working on these things. Tom?
Yeah, so you want that better?
Tom, yeah, okay, no worries, Tom. I like that better.
You have a good weekend, Tom. No worries, yeah. So, okay, I mean...
Because then it gives us room to put stuff in the borders.
Like what? What are you going to put in the borders?
Oh, I don't know. Pictures of shoes that I like. Funny quotes.
Different soups, perhaps. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. I prefer it the other way, but I'll leave it like that for you if you want. That's fine. Whatever.
Then you should put the new logo on there.
I do have to get that on there. You're absolutely right. Let me just take this band off real quick. Alrighty.
Anyways, you guys, actually, that's pretty much it for us today, guys. It's a quick show. We didn't have a whole lot to report on. We're just gearing up for TPE next month.
A lot to do.
Yeah, actually, the week before TPE, we're going to be helping out my mom. So we may be fluid on the shows. It's the one time a year where my sister has to do a lot of medical stuff for her cancer treatment. So we're going to be busy helping out with kids, to and from school, early morning, early afternoons, lunches. If they have doctor's appointments that we got to help them out with.
There's a lot to it.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into that week. And my mom and the doctors, they set it up and then they tell us when we need to be ready. So it's not like we had a choice in it. So the week before TPE, will be that week. So we'll let you guys know plenty of time in advance. But as far as this week goes, I mean that's pretty much it for us, you guys. Want you guys to enjoy your weekend.
So, appreciate that, man. But she is okay, guys. This is those checkup moments because of what she goes through is very rare. So they just like to have a thorough, usually once a year, but with the craziness that's been going on, it's been like 3.
Yeah, she hasn't gone since before 2020 because of COVID. So yeah, it'll be the first time since 2019 she's had all this done.
Yeah, so it's a good thing. It's definitely a positive. There's no like big surgery or anything gonna happen. It's literally checkups and to make sure everything is going, excuse me, how it's supposed to. So I definitely appreciate you keeping our prayers though. It really is appreciated. Now, other than that, we'll see you guys Monday. The link for the cigars will be up forever now, so that's good. I would love for next Friday to start in the Werribee group. It is up and running. I was talking to Anthony or Pete. I think it was Anthony who pointed out to me that it's not staying open unless I'm there, which is bugging me. I thought I was supposed to stay open no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll see if I can't fix that, guys. If not, I might go live in there a little tonight just for the hell of it. If you guys would like to join, I'll definitely let you know before that. Probably like around 5 o'clock our time if I have a moment to do so. And just to kind of work out some of the kinks. I want to make sure it's working properly.
Don't want to make it too kinky.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, you got that link right there too. Boom.
Awesome. All right, guys. Y'all take it easy. Again, we want to thank our show sponsors, Cigar Heritage Festival, Artista Cigars. Love those guys. Wouldn't be able to do the show without them. I want to thank all you guys for watching, commenting, sharing, and just being here to keep the show going. And, of course, the Patreon subscribers and the Facebook supporters. And we will see you guys on Monday. Y'all have a good weekend. Stay safe.
And real quick, too, there is Richard. It's called Whereby, I believe it's. I just pronounced it weird. It's spelled WHEREBY. I'm almost positive that's the proper spelling, but it will pop up in your app store, so no worries.
And we'll make a post in a little bit about where you guys can find the login info for it. Yeah.
I did win a prize when I was in that month. That was completely unexpected. I didn't get to watch the whole episode that we were talking about in. I was cooking for the family, but it was a lot of fun. I'm sorry, bro. What were you saying?
You'll make a post so people can find the Werribee?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's already because it's kind of set up for the Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women group because people are in there all the time, just talking, and it's a way that everyone can interact with each other and not have to look at our faces all the time. That's not fun. So if you'd like to see that, it's in there, but I can send you it directly to you guys. So don't worry, I will get it to you one way or the other. Whew. Wait, I can't read that one. Video. I'm hiding my eggs. Oh, that was just stupid fun. I know it's so stupid. I shouldn't even post that. I thought it was funny though. Just topical. All right. I apologize. You guys have a room to. I'm glad we finally got it going, and I hope people will enjoy it. But yeah, that will do it then. Sorry about that. All right, guys. Y'all have a great weekend. We will talk to you soon.